Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Modern Warfare 3. Season 4 launches on Tuesday, May 28th, and today, surprisingly, they basically just dumped all the information on us, basically everything for Season 4, and I have a feeling I know why that is, but we'll be covering that more towards the end of the video. So like I said, May 28th is going to be the launch of Season 4, bringing with it 3 brand new maps, 4 new weapons, but technically only 3 guns, there's 1 melee weapon thrown in there, new game modes, and playlist modifiers, as well as new streaks, new perks, new vests, and guys, there's a lot to cover here, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. When it comes to the brand new maps, we're going to be seeing Tokyo as well as Paris, and then later on in the season, we're going to be getting Incline. These are all original. When I first saw the Paris map, I thought to myself, well, is that Resistance from like the OG Modern Warfare 3? Are they bringing that back again? No, they did not. It's just the same setting, but it's not the exact same map. It's going to be different. And I've got to say, so far, the original maps that Sledgehammer Games has released post-launch have been pretty good. The game did get some flack for releasing with only remastered Modern Warfare 2 maps, but of the ones that they brought back post-launch, as well as the original ones they've released post-launch, most of them have been pretty good, so I'm interested to see how these maps are going to play out. And then on top of that, we get a new remix map called Das Gross, which is going to be added in, presumably, to the other Vortex maps. It kind of looks to me like a Diablo-esque version of Das House. It's cool to me. I think the Vortex maps are fantastic, and I'm happy that they're finally utilizing them within the Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. Moving along here, we have 3 new guns and a new melee weapon. We have the Superi 46 submachine gun, we have the Kar 98K sniper rifle, we all knew that one was coming, we have the Reclaimer 18 shotgun, which is kind of like the Spaz 12, kind of not, either way. Then we have the Sledgehammer melee weapon. Wouldn't be a Sledgehammer game without a Sledgehammer melee weapon within it. Now on top of that, we have new modes. We have the return of Demolition, we have Hyper Cranked, which is a lot like the old Cranked game mode that we had in previous Call of Duty titles, except this one's a little bit different because the moment that the match starts, everybody is cranked, which means as soon as you spawn in, there's a countdown timer, and if you don't get a kill before that timer is up, you explode and die. So there's no camping in that game mode really whatsoever. Then we have the return of Havoc from last year's Modern Warfare 2, which is a mode that I'm personally not a fan of. It was a mode that had random affixes applied to it, which applied to everybody, like unlimited advanced UAVs, or auto reloads, or random guns on kill, or headshots kill in 1 bullet, and etc. I didn't like this back in Modern Warfare 2 when it first came out, just because it seemed like the advanced UAV affix was in almost every single game, and it's really not fun having everybody have a perpetual blackbird in the sky and always knowing where everybody is. It just causes people to stop moving, and just, I didn't care for the mode really in general, but they're bringing it back and they're trying out some new things with it, so we'll see how that goes. Now the next one here is pretty big in my opinion. Playlist modifiers. This is something that potentially could be so good that every Call of Duty game going forward should have it, and allow me to explain how it's going to work. So within Season 4, certain playlists are going to have these affixes, right? Which is kind of weird because I just said I don't like the affix game mode, but these affixes seem a lot better. Certain playlists will have it, like Domination, Team Deathmatch, or whatever. And then when you get in there, there's going to be 1 of 4 affixes for the game mode itself. We have looping kill streaks, which will make it so streaks will fully reset once you get your top streak, allowing you to get basically unlimited streaks in 1 life. Then we have earning kill streaks, which is going to be a lot like the OG Modern Warfare 2, where you receive points added to your streak if you kill an enemy player with your kill streak, or assist in killing a player with your kill streak. So basically stackable kill streaks. Back in the day, you would get a Predator missile, get 2 kills with that would get you your Harrier. Your Harrier would hopefully get you enough kills to get your Chopper Gunner. Earning kill streaks is basically that old system. Then we have kill streak cache. When a player is eliminated, they drop a cache containing a percentage of their earned kill streak progress, grabbed cache, and added to your own. That sounds pretty crazy. And then critical countdown event items. During the forthcoming critical countdown event, which of course we have events every single season, expect enemies to drop redacted in-game items that can be collected to more quickly progress the event. This sounds really interesting to me. So it's kind of them like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They don't have to commit to looping kill streaks. They don't have to commit to stackable kill streaks, but they have them within certain game modes for people to try and experience. And then of course they, as the developers, will gather all that data and that feedback, and then potentially some changes could be made to future games or even this current one with that data and with that feedback. So I'm personally pretty excited to try that out, especially considering we have new kill streaks coming with Season 4. One of them is an old favorite here on the channel. So we have the IMS, which is whatever. We have the loitering munition. It's kind of like a bomb. We have the missile drone. But the big one, we have the return of the DNA bomb. Now, they won't tell us how many kills it requires to get, but they did say that it will not end the game. So if we take that earning kill streak modifier that we just talked about, basically it's going to feel like going for the original tactical nuke back in the OG Modern Warfare 2, where, you know, you might get your chopper gunner or your other kill streaks, and those can help you earn your DNA bomb, and then you call it in, it kills the entire enemy team, and then it doesn't end the match. Like, that sounds pretty freaking cool to me, man. Am I gonna have to go back to DNA Saturday like we did back in the day? Probably not, although it is pretty crazy to see the DNA bomb returning to Call of Duty once again. Then on top of that, new perks, new vests, you guys know how all that goes. And like I mentioned at the very beginning of the video, all this stuff was revealed in one day. They threw everything out in one day, which is really not typical of how they do things. We have the entire roadmap for Season 4, we got the trailer, we got the blog post, we got the reveals. Like, we basically know pretty much everything about Season 4 in one day. They didn't space out the marketing really whatsoever. Well, I think the reason for that is pretty simple. With the added competition from XDefiant, which drops tomorrow at the time of this video being recorded on May 21st, I'm thinking that they're going to try to keep fans occupied away from XDefiant, right? They revealed everything about Season 4 today, and then in 1 week's time, they're going to release Season 4. So in between the reveal of Season 4 and the launch of Season 4, what are they going to be doing? Well, XDefiant's going to be out. Its first full week as a game officially launching is going to be that week, so I would not be surprised whatsoever if they started dropping a bunch of Black Ops 6 teasers this week to kind of fill the gap between the reveal of Season 4 and the launch of Season 4, and also as an effort to try to distract people from the launch week of XDefiant. That may be tinfoil hat territory for some, but I could definitely see Activision and Microsoft doing that, and as always, I will keep you guys posted as we learn more and as more updates come out. But today, it was just a quick summary, a quick overview of everything that was revealed for Season 4 today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments. Thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.